Hello, we have another Pathfinder Booster Pack. This one is slightly larger than the one in the last video, and it's of a different theme, different module also. This one is called Pathfinder Battles Legendary Adventures. Includes one large or huge figure, it says here. I'm hoping to get something cool like Chimera or one of these boar demons. I remember actually using one of these a long time ago, but it was when I played online. So it would actually be really cool to get one of these guys in actually miniature format. But yeah, we're going to see what's inside, and as usual, the idea behind the video is we do the unboxing, and then as a creative challenge, we will try and come up with an adventure using the miniatures that come inside as the main NPCs or monsters of that adventure. And it might be that we will not be able to come up with the full adventure, but at least we should be able to come up with a starting point. And it's a fun creative exercise. I usually like to check the weight when I buy these, and I tend to take the heaviest ones. It doesn't mean that it's the best ones, but it's, you know, monkey brain. Oh, it's heavier, therefore it's better. But yeah. All right, we're gonna open these. I will cut the plastic, and again, when I say plastic, I mean tape. Hey, it seemed like it was either already cut on this side or it cut very smoothly. I have not opened this box. I have no clue what's inside. That's the point of this type of video. It's not only to be surprised by what's in there, but also to see what we can come up with adventure-wise. So it's kind of like a fun exercise. Right, what do we have here? It is a Chimera. Ha, cool. I'm gonna pull it out. Nice. And as usual, it comes with 3 other miniatures. Let's look at the Chimera a little bit later. Let's see what's in here first. Okay. We have some sort of warrior. Is this like a hobgoblin type of creature? It's a bugbear mauler. Okay, cool. Cool shield. Little bend here. There's a hot water trick that you can use to kind of get these things straight again, but I usually don't do that. I just let them be as they are. So we have a bugbear mauler. What have we here? Okay, we have some sort of revenant undead. What is it called? A white. Okay. Cool. This could also be used as a player character in certain types of campaigns. I think it's a cool miniature. All right. Okay. This is a little bit more epic than the one we checked on the last video. It was a bit more mundane, but it made for a creative exercise, the last video. But now we have some other stuff here. Okay, another bugbear. Nice. This adventure is kind of writing itself now. Bugbear Skulker. Cool. All right. As usual, I'm keeping this system agnostic. I am not following the rules of Pathfinder. I don't even know the lore of these monsters. I typically just enjoy having these booster packs and then applying them to my own world, to my own campaign setting, and see what we can come up with. And finally, we have the Chimera. Now I need to get this without bending anything too much. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, I like the red kind of going black on the wings there. And just to be sure, Chimera. Okay, we can even compare it with the box here, just for fun. I actually like the one I'm holding, just because of the color. This one seems a bit darker. Maybe it's a lighting thing, but this one is cooler. Okay, all right. So these are the miniatures that we have here. Just to show them up close, we have the 2 bugbear fellows. And the white. And the Chimera. Okay, so what can we do with these guys? What can we do? Let's think. We have a couple of bugbears here. These are usually your low to mid-level types of enemies. So I'm thinking something related to bugbears or these sorts of orcish goblin type races that are going around causing trouble. But we can let's try and be a little bit more creative here, and actually let's just for the fun of it, let's not make the bugbears the bad guys in this scenario. So if I'm considering my own campaign world, we could place these guys in the savage lands, as they are called, or the blasted lands, and it could be where there's this area with the savage creatures. But this particular tribe of bugbears, they are not hostile. Let's say maybe they're like the predators from Predator, where they enjoy hunting and they respect honor and bravery. And it could be an adventure about hunting a chimera. Oh, and I can already feel my brain is running faster than what I'm saying, because I already have an idea that I will try and come back to later. So we could start this adventure with these bugbears, looking for someone, for a champion or a party of champions that could help them defeat a chimera that has been causing trouble in their region. And I really like to try and tie this up with the player's backstory. So I'm thinking a barbarian type character, or a ranger, perhaps a traveler, a hermit of sorts, maybe even a druid if you're leaning that way. That could be tied. Maybe they are part of this tribe. It could be that it's not only a bugbear tribe, but it could be a multi species tribe, and the player character could either belong to this tribe or at least be friends with this tribe. And at the start of this adventure, you could have like a tavern type scenario where the players are talking with the bugbears, doing a drinking contest, maybe arm wrestling, maybe racing or something like that. And then we could have the chimera show up and start causing some havoc around the area, maybe breathing fire. It would have to be some sort of combat where it would retreat, so that we kind of have a taste for it. We can have the chimera come down, cause some trouble, and then leave again. But alternatively, we could just leave the chimera completely out of it, and we could just describe the areas where the chimera has been. Maybe there are some charred cattle. Perhaps there's some travelers that were attacked on the road by this beast. So you're kind of building slowly about this monster. But basically, it would be the hub for this scenario. Could be this bugbear area. But just before I mention that, we have another idea cooking up, and that could lead to what I'm actually going to come up with next, which is when the players actually go and prepare to fight against this chimera. I'm assuming that it's the type of scenario where they're gathering information, preparing a trap, preparing an ambush, getting more allies. You really have to describe how dangerous this creature can be. But then we could kind of flip the table a little bit, and once the combat with the chimera begins, or rather once the players are just about to get into a fight with it, then you could slowly unravel that perhaps the chimera is actually an intelligent chimera that can speak. I don't remember if in the lore they can speak, but we could have the creature just be able to speak if that's how we want to have it in our world. And perhaps the reason it's going around causing trouble, well, now we just have to come up with a reason for it. Is it because the bugbear tribe actually perhaps killed its partner some months ago, or perhaps its master or its young or something like that, that the bugbears either captured or drew off. And then this also opens the potential for players to make a decision here, which I find that is crucial on most, if not all, of the adventures, to have a moment where they have to make a big decision, where it's like, okay, they were sort of set upon this hunting quest against this chimera, but actually it's not just a mere dumb beast, it's actually a sentient beast that is kind of sort of pissed off because the bugbears sort of messed with it somehow, either killed its partner, like I said before, or took over its lair, or something like that. And then you kind of bring these two sides where you can kind of justify how both are behaving. But then we have this white here. How could we have this white come into play? It actually gets a little trickier now, and what I'm thinking is that maybe the white is a representative of a third faction. So we could have these two factions, the Bugbear tribe, let's just call it the Barbarian tribe, and we have the Chimera faction, which in a way they could both be, you can argue in their favor, like you kind of get it. Okay, I get why the Bugbears want to get rid of it, but I also get why the Chimera is fighting against them. It's up to the players to make a decision. But we could try and throw another faction into the mix, maybe an undead type faction that is a little bit harder to justify. So they're sort of in the area. And I'm already thinking that perhaps you could even have this undead threat sort of start to build up in the distance, and this white here could be the envoy, the avatar of the undead in the area. And it could perhaps be that as you are building this adventure, as you are building the hunt for the Chimera, you would also be describing in the background that the undead are also going on and about. And then you could sort of lead to the different options that the players could choose. Are they going to hunt the Chimera for the Barbarian tribe? Are they going to avenge and actually help the Chimera by joining forces with it against the Barbarian tribe? Or are you somehow going to get them to work together against this undead threat that would be sort of the background evil, something that is actually a little bit more dangerous than these factions on their own? And yeah, as usual, as part of my creative process, I typically spend the next days thinking about this, letting the ideas come to me, and then I sort of come up with stuff over time. This is just a starter idea, and I think we definitely have something that we could work with. I really like the miniatures that we got in this box. They can be used in a variety of ways. They're really cool. And yeah, I think that does it for this video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, have a good day. Chimera!